Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties powered by EXP Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today's market update is all about active adult communities, specifically new construction communities, because I've had a lot of calls recently and they're geared more towards new construction as opposed to the resale homes. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you what's going on in the triangle with new construction 55 plus communities. So I always like to start with a map. And so this shows all the active adult communities in the area. They're the little pink homes. And then I add in the grocery stores, museums, medical, so like hospitals and things like that, so that you can see where they are in proximity to the active adult communities. So I'll include a link to this, or if you want a link to this, this particular map, so you can start doing some exploring on your own, especially if you're out of state. Feel free to reach out, and I'm happy to share a little link to this particular map. But right now, we have a lot of great active adult communities in the area. We have ones that have age restrictions. We have some communities that are more, there's no age restriction, but they're age targeted. So they have ranch floor plans, things like that. So right now, I'm going to focus on 5 communities that are building now that are a little bit larger, and they do all have an age restriction. So right now we have Carolina Gardens right down here in Fuquay Varina. That's a Del Webb community. It's going to have just over 800 homes when it's complete. One thing to know about Carolina Gardens is they just opened their final area, which is kind of exciting. I have been working in that community since it opened in 2020, so it is really cool to see how quickly it's sold, number one, and number two, that I have helped a lot of people in that community. And most recently, the most exciting thing recently, besides them opening their final area, is that they opened the clubhouse. It's absolutely gorgeous and amazing. And if you are coming to town to check out 55 plus communities, I definitely recommend stopping by that community and seeing the amenities. But they are getting ready to open their last phase, or they have opened their last phase, which I believe has a couple hundred homes in it. So they still have about 200 homes to go before they're sold out. But they have finished. They started over here in 2020, then they moved across Purfoy, and they sold and built out here. They have been selling and building out in this area, and they just released some lots in this area. So you can see they have a little ways to go. I mean, they're they've a lot of these ones that are in gray, they're not released yet. So anything that's green is released, red is sold, gray is not available. And then if they don't have numbers yet, it's going to be, they just haven't been released yet either. So this is their final phase. So if you are interested in Carolina Gardens, don't hesitate to reach out because they will have lots available, but again, only for a limited time. And the exciting thing I think about this particular community is you have the clubhouse right here. They opened it in February. It's gorgeous and amazing. And I feel like sales really picked up once people could see the amenity center, everything that they had available. You go in there and there's stuff going on. There's exercise classes. There's people there doing games and book clubs and things like that. So I think that has really changed the sales pace for this particular community. So again, this one is located, it's going to be southwest of Raleigh, and it's in a great area. Fuquay Varina is really growing. You're probably about 35 minutes into downtown Raleigh. So that's Carolina Gardens. The other Del Webb community that is currently building is over here located in Clayton. It's Carolina Overlook. That community is going to be a little bit smaller than Carolina Gardens, about 600 homes. That is much earlier in the process. They've been open for about a year now, a little over a year. And they actually started their clubhouse already, whereas Carolina Gardens didn't start theirs until later into the process. But it's exciting to see what's happened with them as well. So this is the entire community. When you drive in, you have the clubhouse right here. As I mentioned, it's under construction. You're going to have a little trail that goes around this lake that's within the community. And they have been selling and building in this area over here. And at this point in time, from what I understand, they will actually start opening up this section probably early next year. They'll start releasing lots and having those available for sale. So really kind of exciting to see this community come together as well. It's always neat to see it when there's nothing there, and then they start building homes, they start building the clubhouse. So this is where they've been building, and you can see a lot of it is sold out. They still have some stuff available for sale. These lots here, which are going to be their middle collection. Some of these blue ones, these are quick move-in homes. So these are homes that the builder has picked everything, the structural options, the design options, and they're building them, and they'll be available for sale. They're somewhere in the construction process, whether they're just getting started or they're in framing or closer to completion. But you can see they've sold out pretty quickly out of this section, have a little bit left to go, and then they'll be starting on that other phase on the other side of the clubhouse. And so it's been neat to watch this community come together as well. The base prices for this community are going to be less expensive than Carolina Gardens. Every builder, as they progress through a community, they are going to increase prices. So with every phase, sometimes it's a certain number of sales. So you do see that price go up over time. And so in Carolina Gardens, as you're going into that final phase, the prices are going to be higher. Because this community is newer, the base prices are lower. So if you're looking at Del Webb communities and you have a certain budget, or you're trying to, you want to save money, this is going to be the one to look at as opposed to Carolina Gardens. I say look at them both, but you will probably pay less in this community depending on lot, your design selection, structural options, things like that. So that's just something to be aware of. And again, so these two are in the southern part of the triangle. So Carolina Gardens southwest of Raleigh, Carolina Overlook southeast of Raleigh. So still pretty easy to get into Raleigh from the Clayton area. The other one that's under construction now too, and they are getting closer to completion, it's Encore at Wendell Falls. They have two collections of homes, the classic and the traditional. They don't have a home site, or they do have a home site map for me that I can show, which is always nice. So this is their final phase, and you can see they are getting close to finishing out. The yellow is quick move-in, red is obviously sold, and then you have the green, which are available home sites. So this is a great community. It's smaller. It's going to be less than 200 homes. And it's a part of a larger community called Wendell Falls. So you're going to pay an HOA fee to Encore at Wendell Falls. You'll pay an HOA fee into the Master Association of Wendell Falls as well. This is a great community. They have a smaller clubhouse because it's a smaller community, an outdoor pool. That has been open for a while. It's a pretty active community. They have tennis, pickleball, trails throughout the neighborhood. And then you can always go over to Wendell Falls and go over to the Farmhouse Cafe and participate in the stuff that they have going on over there. So this one is getting closer to completion. And then the other Encore community that's being built is over here on the other side of the triangle. So you have Encore at Wendell Falls here. So this is going to be east of Raleigh. And it looks farther out. It's only about 20 minutes or so into Raleigh. I live up by Crabtree Valley Mall, and it only takes me about 22 minutes to get over here. It's a pretty easy commute. But the other Encore community is over here on the other side of the triangle. So it's going to be west of Raleigh and south of Chapel Hill and Durham. And that's going to be Encore at Chatham Park, another David Weekley community. This one is a little bit different. It's going to be bigger, over 300 homes. And it is a part of a larger community called Chatham Park. I've done videos on Chatham Park, Encore at Chatham Park, Encore at Wendell Falls, and then both Carolina Gardens and Carolina Overlook. So if you want more information on these communities, look for their specific community videos on my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. But Encore at Chatham Park is in Pittsboro. This area is booming. There's a lot of development going on over here. So you're west of Raleigh. You would go 64 over Jordan Lake to get back over to Cary, Apex, Raleigh area. And this community is building, and they do have a home site map as well. So right now, this is where their clubhouse is. It's currently under construction. They say it should open this summer, which is really exciting. And right now, this is where they're building. So they haven't coded which ones are sold and which ones are available. But this community in particular, they're taking their sales a little bit slower. So they're doing a lottery. So if you're interested in this community, you put your name in the hat basically, and they draw names when they have lots come available. And so when the lots come available, they draw names, they reach out to that particular buyer. Hey, this is the lot that's available. Do you want it or don't you? If you do, you move forward to contract. If you don't, if you're not interested in that particular lot, they put my name back in the hat for the next drawing that you have. So they're handling their lot releases and things like that a little bit different. I think they're just trying to control construction, and then they also have had so much interest in this particular community. The other community that I wanted to focus on as well, which is in the northern part, it's north of Raleigh. It's not Hazentree. It is Falls Village, and it's by Stanley Martin. And so it's located in Durham. It's on Highway 98. You can see you have easy access into Durham from this particular community. There's a lot of shopping down here at 540 and 70. And I've done the drive from the shopping up to Falls Village when I'm showing the community. You're about 12 minutes, 15 minutes away from major shopping down here. You can also get over to Wake Forest pretty easily if you take 98 over to Wake Forest. So great location. You're close to Falls Lake. There's lots of trails there. This is going to be a larger community. Again, north of Raleigh, larger community. So right now they're saying over 700 homes. I've heard they may be trying to buy some land and build even more homes than that. So right now, about 1,000 homes, or I'm sorry, about 700 homes. It is a unique community because it is being built around a golf course, an existing golf course. So the Falls Village Golf Course, it's not associated with the community. That's one of the things that's kind of nice is you have the golf course there and you can take advantage of it if you want to. But if you don't want to be a member of a golf community, you don't have to. So you're still going to have your own amenities within the community. They are not built yet, but this shows you the site map. And this is where they are building right now in this initial phase that's going. It's the street. You come in off of 98 here, and then you have your Welcome Home Center and your models here. And then as you get up the street, this is their initial phase that they are currently building. And then you can see there's the golf course holes that are surrounding this particular phase in the community. You can see when you get over here, they're going to build this section here, and there's holes that will surround that section of the community. The thing that's unique about this particular community is right now they're building all inventory homes. So the builder is picking everything. They're picking the structural options, the design options. And some people love that because they don't like going to a design center and spending 2 hours picking out. It can be overwhelming. So for someone who is not interested in doing that, this could be a great community for you. It's a phenomenal location. And so this is the last 55 plus new construction community that we have going on right now that they have the age restriction. So there's a couple other very small, they're called courtyards communities. They're built by EPCON. They're smaller pocket communities. They're not age restricted. They're more age targeted, and I'll focus on those in another video. But hopefully that information is helpful for you. If you want more information on new construction, active adult communities, or if you're looking for anything specific, don't hesitate to reach out. If you're thinking about relocating to Raleigh, check out my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. There's city tours, community tours. There's information on the real estate market, buyer tips, seller tips. There's a lot of great information. You can subscribe, hit the little bell, and get notified anytime a new video is uploaded. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I hope you have a great day.